spooky. Oh. This is Little Nightmares, everyone. Oh. Yeah. I've heard a lot about this game. I've heard it's really good from a lot of people. I don't know. I know it's actually, I've seen a lot of footage of it. It seems really good, and it was free recently, so I was like, oh, let me buy it and play it, because, you know, who wouldn't want to do that? So I decided to get it, and so we're just gonna start off, you know, see what it's all about. I've heard really good things. I'm really thinking I'm gonna enjoy it a lot, and when I finish, I'll give you guys my verdict, sort of like on everything about it, you know. And yeah, I'll just let it roll for a little bit. I'll give you guys updates when something cool happens, but for the most part I won't be talking. So yeah, a little bit ago I got a request to play this game, and I never got around to it. So I apologize for that. I really do. I should have gotten around to doing that, but I wasn't able to. I just wasn't able to get to the game. But now I got it, and yeah, now I get to play it. So hopefully this is enjoyable for, I forget who asked, but hopefully this is enjoyable for you. Sorry I couldn't get to this sooner.
Hey, Salty McSpilly. I respected you as a YouTube star. That wasn't until around 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I think the exact date was September 3rd. When I sent you a video request. You never responded. You could have just denied it. You could have sent me an email saying, oh, I'm sorry, I just don't feel like making it, or I can't make it. Oh, it would have been good. But no, you had to ignore it. Now we have an issue. You've dug yourself a proverbial, not a real one, a proverbial grave. However, I'm a very forgiving man. If you upload the video I requested prior to October 1st, all will be forgiven. Just upload the requested video prior to October 1st. Hell, do it on October 1st. I don't care. Just get it to me by or before October 1st, and I'll forgive you. That's all.
Alright, I was in fact joking. I am actually just going to play Little Nightmares. The real one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play actual Little Nightmares. I don't know. I might just do the one-off and then, like, just do a little bit, only like a few more minutes of the gameplay, and then I'll play the rest off camera. I probably won't do a whole series off of this, just like with Little Nightmares 1. It's been done by a lot of people. No one really needs to see it. Unless like something super funny happens. Yeah, I don't need to show it. The Masked Lady. Welcome back to Nightmare or No Nightmares. Our first contestant, the masked lady. She can control something or other. Our next contestant, 6. I've already played Little Nightmares 2, so this don't worry. I know what's happening. It's the same. Oh, you'd have to tell me what the controls of the game are. Okay, and then so let's pick up, crouch, run, jump, light. Can I run with the light? I can. Oh, that's cool. She even protects it. I think I'll do this voice for the entire series. This gets really tiring. Really quickly. Now, I've always really liked this game. I thought it looked really cool. I watched like at least 7 hours of lore videos and whatnot from it. Cool game. Really cool game. Loser, loser, loser. Loser, loser, loser. This voice is difficult. Gonna speedrun. Cause listen, I kinda know everything about this game. I played the second one, it was really good. Rip this guy. Oh, that's right. Wait, you need his shoe or something, right? Or do you just need the chair? Yeah, you just need the chair. Alright. Also, how the hell did he get up so high with such a small chair? These are the questions we should be asking. I feel like this is important. What if I think it's gonna fall? Alrighty, alrighty. No, it's important. It's important. I've always talked about this. Little Nightmares has this thing that it does with lighting. I did a school presentation on this in 8th grade on how lighting affects video games. One of the points was puzzle solving. How light can actually reveal the solution. The heck? The solution to a puzzle. Little Nightmares does that quite often. These things are kind of gross, not even gonna lie. Watch out, 6. You don't want to get hurt. No. Ah! That's really gross. Careful now. What is that horrific noise? Alright, let's open up this door. I bet you this is a timed thing. It is. It is a timed door. Slide on under. This is important, you can tell. Never mind. It was lit up, so I just presumed, you know. This was set by, who said this again? The Lost Child? Was that it? I remember the DLC. I don't... Do I have the DLC? Who knows? That's cool audio. That's really sick audio design, actually. Very much dead. Should not have tried that. Alright, get up, 6. There totally was a toilet paper thing there. But who cares? It's A to throw, right? Am I losing my mind? That didn't work. It's gonna get fried. It's not. Because it's not organic. What am I saying? It can't pass electrons. I know this. Yeah, home slice. I'm looking around. I got absolutely nothing for you. Oh, that's cool. I forgot we're on the Maw, so the ship is rocking. That's cool. How is this possibly useful? At all. Yeah, literally no idea. Gross. Absolutely foul. I understand. Oh, so it must be over here. Well, I'm so stupid. Close this door. Yeah, there it is. Breath of the Wild. No, there's something in this room I need. I like having fun. Fun's my middle name. The middle name, Todd Fun Howard. Yep, it's me, Todd Howard. I liked fun. Oh, do I have to get past both? Dang, alright. Never mind. Collectibles. Nope. Still fun to look at, though. What's the world record for Little Nightmares? It's something like, it's something super short. I think it's like somebody beat it in 30? It might be a little over an hour. Last time I checked. Pretty close. Here, give me a second to really quickly check. Little Nightmares speed run. Yeah, 36 minutes. So, and there's no like, it's not a game with like major skips or anything. I think at least, because there's no massive backtracking. There's no massive backtracking in this game. So that's I've been turned to stone. Me, Todd Howard. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Joe Rogan's podcast. What's that all about? That's what the podcast's name is. Today we are on the topic of the afterlife. Life after death. Is it really real, or is it all a ruse? Shadow the Hedgehog, our special guest here to talk about it. Hey, it's me, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, that's not close enough. I'm here to talk about death. You kids are probably wondering, Sonic, why didn't my mom die when I was 4? And it's just something you gotta deal with, buddy. Sorry. I do apologize. Oh, thank you, Sonic, for those wonderful words of wisdom. He was talking directly to one of our listeners, Jimmy Lightning. Not, and no relation to Peggle, in case you were wondering. Can't I opt down? I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Sonic. I'm sure that really did help Sonic, Jimmy Lightning. Come here. Hug. See, he's my buddy now. Die for me. There's nothing else to do in this room, right? Okay. Our next special guest star is the all-seeing eye, Sauron, from The Lord of the Rings. So, Sauron, how's your weekend been? Big weekend, big game, right? That's what I'm saying. This guy gets it. That was Sauron on the topic of Slenderman. Today we're talking about Slenderman here on the Joe Rogan podcast. What was that called again? That was called something that I very specifically know. Slenderman at the 8 pages. A game developed in 2011, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, which I very well could be. Developed in Unity. Story having been passed down for many a age. I'm just gonna run. Really quite entertaining, if I had to be honest with you. Where am I headed? Oh. I think, hold on. Yeah, I think I understand. Can I not pull it? Alright, that's alright. It's fine. The plot of Slenderman in the 8 pages is you've been sent by your horrible friends to go collect their homework that they lost in the forest at midnight. However, Slenderman hates loiterers. So he follows you around the whole time, and if you look at him for too long, he'll call the police on you. Here to talk about Slenderman in the 8 pages, we have Jeff Bezos. Now, Jeff Bezos actually bought out Slenderman, the entire name Slenderman. Like, everything. So, Jeff, I heard you really recently bought out... I heard you really recently bought out Slenderman. How'd you manage doing that, huh? Oh, well, you know. How does Jeff face? Yeah, you know, it was pretty easy. I just was like, hey, can I get Slenderman? And they're like, probably not, dude. You'll ruin it. And then I was like, dude, I'll give you $40 for it. And they're like, sure, bruh, sure. I was like, sure, dude, $40 for it. They're like, really? Like, yeah. So anyway, I ended up giving them the $40, and there you go, Slenderman was mine. And now I'm making a movie about it. Amazon's gonna help me develop it. Thank you, Jeff Bezos, for the new information on the Slenderman movie that's coming out in the new Slenderman movie that's coming out in 4 days. A budget of $12 million, but they only had 4 days to make it, so we'll see how that goes. Rotten Tomatoes is already giving it a score of 87, so we'll see. IMDb says that it's like a 9.5 out of 10. People really seem to be liking this movie. Now, a quick word from our sponsors. This new band coming out, Falling Cages. Falling Cages is a rock band that does rock things. That's their motto. That's what it says on the card. I'm not making that up, alright? That's just what they told me to write, told me to say. I'm getting paid for it. Anyway, Falling Cages is their new debut album, Lit Lantern. It's Liddy in this lantern. That's what it says. I'm not doing, like, that's just what it says. Yeah, okay, I know. It doesn't matter. Lit lantern, it's lit in this lantern. Let's just take a really quick gander at what this album may or may not sound like. So here we have a snippet from their new album. This is the first song called Femur Breaker on the new album Lit Lantern. It's lit in this lantern from Falling Cages. So here we go. Let's listen to this. So that was about 20 seconds of... I'm losing the voice. So that was about 20 seconds of their new song, Femur Breaker, from the album Lit Lantern, It's Lit in This Lantern, from the artist Falling Cages. What am I doing here? Was this literally for nothing? Nothing over there, nothing over there. Seems to have been very beneficial. Do I climb this? Oh, alright, I climb this. Here to talk about the band, we have lead singer Mario here with us. Yes, the same Mario from Super Mario Brothers. Now, Mario, I heard you just recently got onto the Falling Cages wave, you know, but they said you were probably the best singer out of all the options that they had. Now, Mario, why don't you just tell me a little bit about this album, It Lit Lantern, It's Lit in This Lantern? Well, it's me, Mario, first of all. I know everyone wanted to hear that. And, It's Lit Lantern, It's Litty in This Lantern was written by my good friend Toad. After, it's about my brother Luigi, who died a few days ago. Ah, yes, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mario. It really is quite upsetting that Luigi is dead and will no longer be coming with you on your adventures. Yes, it is, but he did have a crack addiction. That's what it says on the script. He did have a crack addiction, so it was kind of inevitable. Yeah, I really am sorry to hear that, Mario. It's alright. I still got Toad. Bring. Oh, Mario, looks like you got a call there, buddy. Oh, yes, it does. See how I have a call. Oh, no. It's the doctor. Toad has been shot in a gang war. Toad has been shot in a... Oh my god. Toad has been shot in a gang war. Oh no, I must go at once. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry we couldn't talk to you more about your new album. It's Lit Lantern, It's Litty in This Lantern. That's okay. It really is. The doctor says he'll be fine, but I still must go see him. I understand, Mario, don't worry. Anyway, thank you for having me, and as my final closing statement, it's me, Mario, Killer Queen bites the dust. Anyway, I keep missing that jump. This is getting really embarrassing. That was our advertisement. Welcome back to the official Joe Rogan podcast. Wait, don't tell me what the heck the name again. Our next is going to be the current water shortage in Uzbekistan. A very real country. It is. A very real country. Anyway. Here to talk about the water shortage. It's Google CEO. The Google CEO. What's the name of the Google CEO? The Google CEO here to tell us about the Uzbekistan water shortage. I don't know what he sounds like. I'm just gonna do a regular voice for him. Hey, thanks for having me. I'd love to talk about this. This has been one of my pride projects since 8th grade. Was Uzbekistan. Now, the current water shortage is really something. It really is something, Todd Howard. Todd, middle name Howard. What's the middle name again? It's me, Todd, middle name Howard. Tell me about this water shortage. Anyway, the water shortage it was caused because, there were too many Splatoon 2 players. You understand what I'm saying? I do, I really do understand. Once my county had an excess amount of Splatoon 2 players, and everyone died. It was crazy. You never believe I was the only survivor because I didn't play Splatoon 2. Yeah, it really is something, Todd Howard, from the Joe Rogan podcast. This is that's the name of the podcast. It really is something. Anyway, thank you for talking about this event. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome, for sure. Anyway, if you want to come back on sometime, please, feel free to. I would be glad. Thanks for having me. Yeah, you too. Our next topic, Dark Souls 2 Remastered. What's the deal with airplane food? And why won't this drawer come out as gay? We'll see you back here in a little bit after this short break from our sponsor, Billy Joel himself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Billy Joel to the podcast, Joe Rogan Podcast. That's the name of the podcast. Yep. Billy Joel, say something to the fans. Thank you, Billy Joel, for those wise words. I really do appreciate it when you come on here and just play Piano Man every single time because, yep. Thanks for having me, Todd Howard. I loved this podcast since I was a little boy. Yeah, I know. Thanks for playing the harmonica for us, buddy. Oh, you're so welcome. I absolutely love playing the harmonica. It's my favorite instrument. Yeah, I know. Alright, that was Billy Joel himself, everyone. And now, back to your regularly scheduled Joe Rogan podcast. Absolutely, the name of the podcast. Our next special guest today is going to be Joe Rogan, the creator of the Joe Rogan official Joe Rogan podcast. That's the name of the podcast. Everybody knows it. And everybody knows Joe Rogan. Now, Joe, I heard that you currently, your dog is dead. Yeah, what is Joe Rogan's voice? It doesn't matter. Yeah, my dog died. It sucks. But, oh, hey, Jamie, can you get that? Can you pull up that picture of my dog getting hit by a car? Jamie! Jamie, pull up that video! I'm sorry, Jamie doesn't work here anymore. Oh, that's too bad. Yes, Jamie was also hit by the same car that your dog was hit by. Jamie is dead. There's a... Oh, this is what it was. I see. Alright. Oh, gross. These itty, gross creatures again. Now, Joe, I really am sorry to hear about your loss of your dog, but, I just gotta know. The fight on Saturday, how did you think it went? Oh, I think it went great. Oh, another all-seeing eye. Oh, and everybody! That's too bad. So, see you later, Joe Rogan. Our next segment... For our next segment, we have the all-seeing eye of Sauron back again to talk about his new album, Lost in Space and Time. Lost in Space and Face and Time. The herb, not like the concept. Now, all-seeing eye of Sauron, why don't you just tell us a little bit about this new album, All of Space and Time. But it's the herb, not time, like the concept. That's the entire name of the album. Wow, thanks a lot, the all-seeing eye of Sauron. Anyway, here to bring you a little snippet of their new album, All of Space and Time, but it's actually time, the herb, not time, the concept. We're gonna play you just a quick 20 seconds of the thing. So, here it is. It's just 12 seconds long, but this is the opener song, and it's really good, I gotta say. that was really something else, I do gotta say. Me being Todd Howard, that was so unique. I really loved the piano part there in the middle with the motif of basically a retro Mozart. That was just astonishing what you did there, All-Seeing Eye of Sauron. And here's the lead guitarist and vocalist, Neil Armstrong, here to tell us a little bit more about the song that they wrote there. Anyway, please welcome on Neil Armstrong to talk about his new album along with the All-Seeing Eye of Sauron, All of Space and Time, the herb, not the concept, their new song, Retro Mozart. Give me a hug. I said give me a hug. Never mind. So, Neil Armstrong, tell me something about this music video we're seeing up on screen here. Oh, well, this was recorded... Oh, God. This was recorded of my 2 children that I love in the entire world late at 3 a.m. last night, and the recording was just so good, I thought it would just be just an amazing, just an absolutely amazing music video. These are... These are the orphan children of an orphanage currently working on the mines. We're gonna skip this part of the music video. This is my personalized chef taking a quick nappy nap after... Why am I doing the Todd Howard voice? Taking a quick nappy nap right after he made me a 17-course meal. I know what this is. It's me, Todd Howard again, talking about I know what this is. Neil Armstrong again, that's my lovely wife. She was also part of the music video. And this little girl in a rain jacket that we see here is my manager. It's my manager, everyone. Please welcome on my manager. Thank you for having me. I am the manager of Jeff Bezos, All-Seeing Eye of Sauron. Oh yeah, I forgot to... I forgot to ask you, Neil, what's your, I forgot to ask you, Neil Armstrong. What's the name of your band? Oh, it's, Clocks at 12 o'clock. That is a horrible name. Thank you, Neil Armstrong. Yeah. Anyway, what's up with airplane food? Coming up shortly after this short, quick segment on Wi-Fi signals. Are you having trouble with your Wi-Fi? Too bad. Next up, what's up with airplane food? Everybody. Now, to answer this, I brought on scientist Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is the other Mario, yes, there's multiple, who was actively treating Toad after his run-in with the rival Toad gang. I know it sounds violent, but it's true. Now, Dr. Mario, tell me a little bit before we get into airplane food. Tell me a little bit about the procedure that went on with Toad, because I was worried when Mario told me about him. Oh, you see, the procedure went fine. Toad was the best about it, and he really wanted to just get back in there and just get his revenge. Him and Mario are currently riding down the block in their whip, going after the other rival Toad gang. Now, Dr. Mario, do you know anything about this other rival gang? Yes, I do. Oh, I don't think I like that noise. Officially? Now, Dr. Mario, do you know anything about this? Yes, it was a long-time rivalry after his partner Yoshi, Mario's partner Yoshi, disbanded him and said, and I quote, "I don't need ya anymore, bruh," and dipped. Very much ouch. So anyway, basically it's kind of basically this whole thing is a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. There are two rival gangs. I guess that's not really a reference to JoJo Part 5. So basically, me, Todd Howard. What was the middle name? I can't remember. Yoshi wanted to sell drugs, but Mario never liked the drugs. And especially after Luigi died of a cocaine crack overdose, it really upset Mario, and he just had had enough of Yoshi. So he set out to get revenge, and, well, the rest of the story goes on from there. Now, Dr. Mario, why don't you tell us a little bit about airplane food? Okay, yes, here we go. Now I'm going to bring up a picture of airplane food on my computer. Yes. Look at this. So as you can tell, nothing really off. It seems pretty normal, right? Just seems like airplane food. Oh, I don't want to search that up. That'd be gross. So basically, that is what they want you to think. This is what they're feeding you. Enough of that. Thank you, Dr. Mario. Please leave my office immediately. That was a disgusting, horrifying image. Yes, I understand. A to throw. Oh, I'm a fool, is what I am. Now, getting back onto the topic of Slenderman and the 8 pages, we have Jeff Bagel here to... That's how you pronounce his last name. Jeff Bagel here to talk about his brother's new movie, Slenderman and the 9 pages. Because let's not forget about Dark Souls 3. Anyway, me, Todd Howard. I'm here with Jeff Bagels here to talk to you about why this movie sucks. His words, not mine. Hi, it's me, Jeff Bagels. I think my brother's making the wrong move here by making this film at all. I'm a longtime player of the 2011 classics of Slenderman, and I just want to say I really think he's making a mistake with the choices that he's making, with the script and the story. I mean, the screenplay is just terrible. Terrible, horrible. Now, Jeff Bagels, if you would want to give any advice to your brother, what would it be? I'd say, let me on the movie, and let me make it, because I would do a far better job at making that movie. Is that so? Alright, well, I just called your brother and invited him here, saying that you just said that. Let's see how he reacts. Hey, it's me, Jeff Bezos, again. I just heard that my brother says that he can make a better than movie than I can. I just want to tell him I am the producer, designer, and CEO of Amazon, and I disagree. Now, Jeff Bagels, what do you have to say about that? I think that he's wrong. Here, listen, big brother. I want to give you some advice. There aren't 9 pages. There are, because I said there are. I can't do the Jeff. I forgot what the voice was for Bezos. Now, Jeff Bezos, what do you mean there are 9 pages? There are 9 pages, because I said that there are 9 pages. And if there are 9 pages, then there are 9 pages. But you can't just do that. There are 9 pages. You didn't even consult the original. I bought out the company. Slenderman is mine. Oh, but you can't just buy out a company and then... Can I let you out? I'm going to use you. Anyway. You can't just buy out a company and then change everything about it. Oh, yes, I can. In fact, I'm going to do that with your wife. No, please don't buy Melinda. That's too bad. She's already in my bank account, idiot. No. Now she's going to be forced to get plastic surgery. Otherwise, both of you and your daughter will die. Now, Jeff Bezos, do you really think... It's me, Todd Howard. Jeff Bezos, do you really think that's a fair trade? I think that's an absolutely amazing trade. I get Slenderman, and he gets his wife back. Well, anyway, that was Jeff Bezos and Jeff Bagels on the topic of Slenderman again. Coming up, Slenderman, later. More Slenderman. It's a lot of Slenderman. Cardi B is coming to sample her new album. Oh, never mind. She just called and said she couldn't make it. That's too bad. We have Washington, D.C. himself here to talk about his new music titled Washington, D.C. The Soundtrack. Hey, bruh, you can't catch me. Don't eat me. No, that's what he does, and he just takes you into his loving embrace. Oof, my neck. Now, besides those points, here to talk about, what was I on? What topic was I on again? Oh yeah, Washington, D.C., the new Washington, D.C. soundtrack. That's too bad. So, basically, it's kind of as if he's treating it like a video game, and me, Todd Howard, he's like writing a video game soundtrack for the city of DC in Virginia. I'm missing something here, me, Todd Howard. Anyway, that's coming up in a little bit. First, we have to talk about Nintendo. Nintendo do what Nintendo can't. Anyway, here to talk about Nintendo, we have Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega. Hey, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog, back here again. What was I talking about the first time? I don't remember, Sonic. Oh, wasn't it about, like, something really dark? Yeah, oh yeah, it was about, Jimmy Lightning's dead mother. Here to talk about mortality again, me, Sonic the Hedgehog. No, Sonic, we're here to talk about Nintendo. Nintendo do what Nintendo can't, am I right? Me, Todd Howard. I agree, Todd Howard. It's me, Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm just saying that, here to talk about the concept of mortality. We just talked about this. We're not here to talk. Oh, sorry, Todd Howard. You, Todd Howard. Me, Sonic the Hedgehog. We're here to talk about the deficit. No, not the question wasn't about the deficit, Sonic the Hedgehog. Me, Todd Howard. Right, what was the question about? Nintendo do what Nintendo can't do. That's right. I'm really missing the point here. I got nothing, dude. So anyway, Sega, me Sonic here, Sega and Nintendo have been really good friends for a long time. Do I understand? Anyway, so what specifically did you want to talk about in terms of Nintendo? Well, I was just thinking, you know that new Nintendo Direct that came out? No, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I am a fictional character in a fictional world written and directed and produced by Jeff Bezos, who recently bought us out. Sonic creator Yuji Naka. Yeah, am I pronouncing that correctly? Anyway, me, Sonic the Hedgehog, I have no relation with Nintendo or their decisions, so I cannot be advised to speak about the Nintendo Direct that recently came out. That's too bad, Sonic the Hedgehog. Me, Todd Howard. Hold on. Me, Todd Howard, I'm gonna text my mother really quickly to close the door to my basement so I don't scare them with my Todd Howard voice. Anyway. See you later, goofball. See you later, goofball, me, Todd Howard. So, Sonic, if you're not going to tell us about the Nintendo Direct, my lawyer advised me not to, would you at least tell us a little bit about the next Sonic game coming out? You wouldn't believe it. This next Sonic game is going to have sex. Sonic, are you for real? I'm so for real. You should see the graphics. That's just what the script says. Me, Sonic the Hedgehog. You Todd Howard. Me, Todd Howard. So, how in-depth is this really gonna be, Sonic? Oh, it's like, you should see the graphics. It's crazy what they made us do. So you Sonic Hedgehog, me Sonic Hedgehog, me Todd Howard. How's this all gonna play out? Like, could you give us just a little bit of a sneak peek? I don't know what you're asking, Todd Howard, but that sounds like a really weird question to ask me about the sneak peek of the next really sexual Sonic the Hedgehog game. Right, me Todd Howard. Big boy. Me, Todd Howard, currently running from Slenderman. I got a part in the new Slenderman movie by Jeff Bezos, not Bagels. Not Jeff Bagels. Yep, this is my cameo. My Manager 6 here, running away from Slenderman. Me currently narrating the entire thing. Me, Todd Howard. Todd, middle name Howard. What was the middle name again? So, Sonic. Me, Todd Howard. Sorry, Sonic. That was kind of a really weird question for me to ask. Yeah, it was. I really didn't know what you were implying there. I sort of meant more of a sneak peek of the, just sort of like an action shot. That still sounds really weird, Todd Howard. Me, Todd Howard. I suppose it does. I apologize again, Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, well, thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog, for talking about your new movie, Sonic the Hedgehog HD. You should not watch this R-rated movie. Ah, I see. Me, Sonic the Hedgehog here, talking about this new movie. Anyway, coming up next on the Joe Rogan podcast, the movie, the TV show, this is the name of the podcast. We have, Slenderman 2 coming out, written by Jeff Bagels, in retaliation to Jeff Bezos, his brother, about a, and after that, we have bears. Why are they? Coming up after this short message from our sponsor, Clash of Titans, World of Clans, Epic, Raid, Shadow Legends. Here to talk with us, Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. Hello, it's me, Squidward, from SpongeBob SquarePants. Hey, SpongeBob, it's me, Todd Howard. You're here to talk with us about the, what did I say? About our sponsor, Clash of Titans, World of Clans, Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, so there's this new mobile game. It's me, Squidward. Here to talk about this new mobile game, Clash of Titans, World of Clans, Raid Shadow Legends, or COTWOCRSL for short. Basically, I designed this game with my good friend, SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's me. It's me, Jimbo, from Jimmy Neutron. No, me, Todd Howard, here to talk about, I thought you and SpongeBob hated each other. Yeah, that was acting, Todd Howard. You're an actor. You should know this. I don't know what I am. I'm still kind of doing the Jimbo voice, so we'll try to get away from that. Me, Todd Howard. I don't know what I do for a living. I just know Todd Howard is a real person. Why are you speaking about yourself in the third person? Get out of my office right now, Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants. Don't you want to hear about COTWOCRSL? I do, but instead I'll invite over Mr. Krabs to talk about it, the producer of the game. Not the inventor. Get out of my office right now. Me, Todd Howard. Hey, Mr. Krabs, you're on the air with me, Todd Howard. Why don't you tell us a little bit about tell us a little about COTWOCRSL. It's me, Mr. Krabs, here to talk about COTWOCRSL. This game made me money. That's really good to hear. How much money specifically are we talking, and can I get a cut? You know me, it's me, Todd Howard. Get out of my... no. It's me, Mr. Krabs, from SpongeBob SquarePants. Here to talk about WOC. Alright, that's enough, Mr. Krabs. Next up, we have Plankton here to talk about his relationship with his wife. Not about WOCROT. Nope. WOTROCRSL. Here we have Plankton. Tell us about your wife, Plankton. My wife is dead. That's too bad. Let's bring back Sonic to bring over the concept of mortality. Hey, it's me, Sonic, here to go over the concept of mortality. Sorry to hear that your wife is dead, Plankton, but she's gone forever now, and there's nothing you can do about that. My wife is dead. That's too bad, Plankton. Better luck next time. You pussy-ass bitch. Why, Mr. Krabs? Why do you have to be so mean always? Unlike Squidward and SpongeBob, me and Plankton literally hate each other in the real world. That's good to hear. Anyway, get out of my office. Enough talk about WOTROCRSL. Me, Todd Howard. Up next, we have Patrick here to talk about WOCROTRSL. I think you can figure that one out. It's World of Clans, Clash of Titans, Raid Shadow Legends. Very original title. Hello, it's me, Patrick, from SpongeBob SquarePants, here to talk about WOCROTRSL. Hey, Patrick, it's me, Todd Howard. You're on the air. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your inspiration for making this game? Well, I followed in the great footsteps of my adversary, Jeff Bagel, to get back at one of my friends for making a far worse movie than me. I understand, that makes perfect sense. Of course you'd want to one-up them. Makes perfect sense. Now, Patrick, you're very different, me, Todd Howard, from what I presumed you would be off of the show. Yes, a lot of people think I'm quite stupid. No, I come from a really great area in England. I have a high-class education and 4 PhDs in The Binding of Isaac. Very epic. Thank you, Patrick. Please get out of my office, because now we have SpongeBob SquarePants here to talk about The Binding of Isaac and his new mod, Monkey Paw Gone. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about this mod that you made for The Binding of Isaac, Repentance, SpongeBob SquarePants? It's me, SpongeBob! I made this mod that just takes away Monkey's Paw from the game because I think it's too good an item. Wow, thank you, SpongeBob from SpongeBob SquarePants. Really great to hear the insight of why you made this mod. Now, back to our regularly scheduled Joe Rogan podcast, the Joe Rogan podcast. Yup, that's the name of the podcast. We have, Slenderman 2, right? That was the next thing on the list? Or am I geeking? Right? Yeah. Here to talk about Slenderman 2, we have Jeff Bagels back for a little bit more. Jeff Bagels, why don't you tell us a little bit more about Slenderman 2?
Okay, so Slenderman 2 is just, like you said, the way for me to get back at my brother for making a far worse movie than me.
I fully understand, that makes a lot of sense. Anyone would want to do that if their brother made a far worse movie than them. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's a basically exact copy of Slenderman, and it's just put in movie format. So we just took a Slenderman speed run and made it into a movie. My life be like, ooh.
What are you doing, Jeff Bagels? That will get us copyrighted, for sure.
I apologize. Anyway, I'm off to Joe Rogan's house.
Anyway, coming up next, we have, what was up next, actually? I had something planned. Oh, bears. Why are they? Here to talk about bears and why they are or are not. Suppose we'll find out in a little bit. We have Memphis, Tennessee from Sonic 2006. Hello, my name is Memphis, Tennessee. Here to talk about why bears are, but why they also aren't. Oh, intriguing. I've never heard such a statement in my life before, for a good reason.
It's me, Memphis, Tennessee. The study of bears has long since been lost to time. Not enough people talking about bears. You know, there are a few good things here and there. Oh, bear spotted in my backyard. A bear ate my child.
A bear ate your child? It's me, Todd Howard, here to talk about this bear that ate your child, bringing back on Sonic with the concept of death and mortality and getting over it. The video game by Breadman McMillan. Here, Breadman McMillan, why don't you tell us a little bit about The Binding of Isaac Repentance? That's great. Get out of my office. Sonic, why don't you tell us a little bit about this dead child? Hey, it's me, Sonic. Back again for the 4th time. Basically, you just kinda gotta get over it, alright? Memphis, Tennessee, I really am sorry about your kid. But, you know, you'll just feel better when you get over it.
I understand. Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog. Me, Todd Howard. Please, welcome. We'll welcome you back in a little bit, I presume, when somebody else's dad dies or something. Anyway. Thank you, Memphis, Tennessee, for giving us a little bit of insight on the Bears. I never actually gave you my insight on the Bears. That's too bad. I don't really care. Get out of my office.
I'm not in your office. This is a video call. Todd Howard.
Me, Todd Howard, I know. Get off my video call. Closing my computer. We have somebody who's actually here. We have Washington D.C. himself here to talk about the new Washington D.C. soundtrack. Hello, it's me, Washington D.C. Hello, Washington, D.C. How's it been? It's been better. Ah, it's too bad to hear. I don't really care. Anyway. So, Washington, D.C., why don't you tell us a little bit about this album, Washington, D.C., the soundtrack? Well, the soundtrack was written by my cousin who passed away. we're not gonna invite Sonic back because he's currently away eating lunch. I just told him he would get a break, which is true. He would get a break. So, what inspired you, Washington, D.C., to write the Washington, D.C. soundtrack? Well, I live in Washington, D.C., and I thought the video games here don't have enough soundtracks. Now, you know real life isn't a video game, right, Washington, D.C.? And also, you don't have to do that voice. We know you just sound like Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, alright, whatever. It's me, Memphis, Tennessee, here to talk about the Washington, D.C. album. Memphis, I told you to get off my, oh my gosh, video call. Please leave. Fine. Well, Washington, D.C. is gone, but we'll talk to the lead pianist in a second when I fix my microphone. Alright, here we have the lead pianist here with us, Sekiro Shapiro himself from the top-notch video game Dark Souls, with his famous line, "Every soul has its dark." Now, Mr. Dark Soul, why don't you tell us a little bit about, this game is whack, dude. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, your inspiration for, you know, choosing... Now... So, Shapiro, what inspired you to join the band Washington, D.C. with Memphis, Tennessee? Well, I just, Well, I thought that Shapiro had a really good, I thought Memphis had a really good idea. And when somebody has a really good idea, you have to congratulate them on that really good idea. So I did. I joined his band, and now I'm just a part of it for life. He told me to sign a contract that said I would get free donuts every week, and I haven't left since. Best decision of my life. So, you're a piano player, right? Yeah, I'm a piano player too, me, Todd Howard. Here to talk about Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee, please leave. Shapiro, why don't you tell us just a little bit about... What the heck am I doing here? Oh, I see. Yeah? No? Yes? No? Oh, you don't actually have to climb that. Okay. So, he had a vision, right? Alright, so why don't you just tell us a little bit about the new Washington, D.C. soundtrack album? Well, the Washington, D.C. soundtrack album is a soundtrack meant to basically just create video games in the world of Washington, D.C. Because me and Memphis believe that there just aren't enough games, you know what I mean? I understand what you mean. I myself, me, Todd Howard, am a gamer. And I just think, you know, Washington, D.C. needs to be more of a video game. That's exactly what we were thinking, Todd Howard. Me, Todd Howard. You, Shapiro. Me, Shapiro. Here to talk about Memphis, Tennessee, and why I never let him around my brother again after that night. We don't talk about that. Here's Sonic the Hedgehog with us to bring up the concept of PTSD and a traumatic past. Yeah. So, your brother, you know, we all know what happened that night. It's gotten out.
Oh god, did it really?
Yeah. It's just too bad, isn't it? But you just gotta get over it. You know, PTSD is just nothing you can do about it. Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog, for that wonderful words of PTSD. I'm sure Jimmy Lightning will get over his mother was cancer and died. So, Shapiro, why don't you describe what we're listening to right now?
So we took a big
Page out of the book of Declan, what's his name? Declan McLean. From the artist from the song British Bombs. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Shapiro. That song sounds nothing like British Bombs. British Bombs is good. That song sucked. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your artistic choices when writing that song? Well, basically, I said, listen, Memphis, we need more piano. And Memphis goes, no, we don't. And I said, alright, Memphis, you're the boss here. I will believe you on that, alright? What's this? Yo, Rip 6. So, listen, I think that song would have, you know, maybe it might have benefited from a little bit of piano, you know? Just some soft jazz with it. I'm not gonna lie to you, Shapiro, that song would have sucked no matter what you did with it. That was atrocious. Sorry. No offense taken. No, you should take offense to that. That song sucked. That was a horrible. What were you thinking when you wrote that? Anyway. Next up on the Joe Rogan podcast. Say it again. What's the name of the podcast? We have, Why are there so many Among Us players? Coming up next, we have Among Us with a good friend of mine, The Void. So here to talk about Among Us, we have The Void. Thank you for joining me, Apollyon, from The Binding of Isaac. Sounds great. Now, tell me, Apollyon, why are so many people playing Among Us? Me, Todd Howard. I see. Now, next up, we have Sonic the Hedgehog to bring up the concept of being unconsensually used. Hey, it's me, Sonic. Hey, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog, back for the 7th time, or something. Now, when somebody is unconsensually using you, you just have to tell them, I'm sorry, you just can't do that. Alright? And they just have to get over it. I agree, Sonic the Hedgehog. Very true, very true. Well, in the case of some people, you just gotta go into their room at night and inject 4 grams of bleach into their artery. Then in the morning, when they wake up and they're dead, there will be no sign or trace of what happened. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog on why you should go to the police after a burglary. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Potato Head. Hey, alright, it's me, Mr. Potato Head. Now, I remember when Andy in the movies, he would sort of, I don't know, he was just a little weird after shooting, you know what I mean? Maybe it was because he was like 15 or something, but... he would always act different, and he always had this girl around. Oh my gosh, this girl. We hated this girl on set. Let me tell you, Todd Howard. Why did you hate this girl? What specifically did you not like about her, and go into grave detail on why you did not? Well, Todd Howard. I just gotta say, this girl, I don't want to use any rude language, but she was a floozy. And next thing you know, they broke up. Something about her cheating on him. Now here with our next topic, me, Todd Howard, we have Sonic the Hedgehog to bring up the theory of getting over a hard breakup. Oh. Dang it, dude. I didn't know which one to grab. Hey, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. So, you're getting over a tough breakup. Sometimes it's hard, you know? Because you don't know exactly what you did wrong, and sometimes it's not even you. What? That was stupid. And, you know, but at the end of the day, you just gotta get over it. Please, please, please. Oh my gosh, dude. Ugh. Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm sure that'll help Andy out in his tough breakout. Pong. Breakout. Here today we have the Grapefruit with his cameo saying Bazinga 12 times in a row. I don't know what I did wrong, and why is Connect 4 solved? Now, Mr. Grapefruit, why don't you just tell us a little bit about Connect 4? Rip this guy. Cool. Anyway, here to talk about the topic of losing your arms. We have Sonic the Hedgehog. Never mind, he's on his dinner break. We've been going at this for 4 hours, I think. Me, Todd Howard, here to talk about next. The, Connect? No, it wasn't Connect 4. What was next? why driving on I-95 is a death sentence, and Connect 4, is it fixed or is it not? Here to talk about I-95, we have I Bear Witness, Jason Bourne, who, despite his name, was not born on I-95. This isn't the part, is it? Here to talk about, oh, it is. Here to talk about the concept of hunger, starvation, and murder, we have Six, my manager. Now, Six, it seems you're quite hungry, actually. So, why don't you just go ahead and try to find something to eat, you know? Oh, that's too bad. That rat got caught in a trap.
Consume it, my child. Take its flesh. Eat it. It's yours. You've earned it.
Thank you, Six, our manager, for everything and everyone. We'll be right back to your regularly scheduled Connect 4 posts in a little bit. Right after this message from our sponsor today, Happy Away Camp. Send your children to us, please. We're begging you. Who in the office? Alright, I'm sorry. Who took this deal? Who? Was it you? I'm not doing this. Look at this script. Did you read it? This is horrific. Sorry about that, everyone. Back to your regularly scheduled Joe Rogan podcast with me, your host, Todd Howard, the Todd Howard Todd. Joe Rogan podcast, the podcast of podcasts. That's the name of the podcast. Up next, we have the theory of Connect 4 and solved games. Here to talk about solved games, it's me, Todd Howard. I'm about to talk about solved games. What's that? Hold on. Give me a second. I'm getting a phone call. Give me just a hot moment. Hello, it's me, Todd Howard. You're on the air. Can you tell me about Connect 4 for a second?
Say again, Todd Howard.
Could you tell me about Connect 4, just for, I don't know, 12 seconds or so?
Okay, yeah, so Connect 4 is this amazing game that people can play sometimes. It is most famously known for being, I think they played it during the UN meeting, when, actually, no, that's just Conjure. I can't even, really explain that. Now for Connect 4, it is a great game. It's also known as 4 Up, Plot 4, Find 4, Captain's Mistress, 4 in a row, Drop 4, and some jackass called it Gravitrips. It's a game, and it could have 2 players, it could have 4 players, as the name implies, Connect 4. But the objective of the game is pretty simple. You pick a color. I believe the 2 main colors are yellow and red, and you drop them. And the first person to connect 4 of the colors in a row wins. It's a pretty simple game concept, but it's ingenious, and it really plays on our human instinct to want to connect things.
Thank you for calling on the air. Anyway, that was a great explanation. What's your name?
Hannah refuses to join the chat. Okay. So, my name is, it's the first of the month. Tim!
Anyway, those were our callers, Jeff Bonzo, and also Cleopatra. from the 1800s. Thank you to Cleopatra and Jeff Bonzo. You gotta make it, oh, more emphasis on the O. Jeff Bonzo. Hold on, I'm getting another call. Maybe they want to talk about Connect 5, the new game, Connect 5. Hello, you're on the air. Do you want to talk about Connect 5?
Oh,
Do you want to talk about?
Connect 5 is a horrible game. Don't buy it. Those words are directly from Cleopatra. Anyway, here to talk about Connect 6, we have Mr. Meat. Now, Mr. Meat, why don't you tell us what's happening on screen here? This Connect 6 gameplay looks really, really intimate. Oh yeah, Connect 6 is a pretty good game. I designed it one night when I was high on methamphetamines, and ever since, it's sort of just been my passion project. Now, I gotta ask you, really quickly, hey, Mr. Meat, what are you, Mr. Meat, no! That's my manager, Mr. Meat. Thank you, Mr. Meat, for talking about Connect 6. Remind me never to bring Connect 6 back up again. Me, your host, Todd Howard. I don't know when we'll be wrapping things up, probably not soon. But as our next guest star, here to talk about why vacuum cleaners are so clean all the time. Now, I'm just as curious as you are. Why are they so clean all the time? Mr. Vacuum, do you have anything to say about it? Thank you, Mr. Vacuum Cleaner, for those wise words about vacuum cleaners. I'm so informed, I couldn't be more informed. Anyway. Ugh, I have to start from back here again? Are you kidding me? That's really annoying. Here to talk about the now. Sorry for that abrupt cut. But next up on our podcast, the Joe Rogan podcast, the podcast, the show, the podcast Joe Rogan, by Joe Rogan, we have our special guest, Tails the Hedgehog, the one and only, here to talk about the death sentence. Hi, it's me, Tails the Hedgehog, here to talk about the death sentence and my beliefs. I never said your beliefs, I said the death sentence. Please don't tell us your own opinion. I don't want to get off the air for no reason at all. Who cares? I sure don't. Right, I think we should bring that and the beep me, Todd Howard, back from that short break. We just got an SOS call from northern South America. Wait, that just brought me back here. Why? I bet there's something there we need. So, we got an SOS from Southeast Asia saying they are currently being bombarded by giant killer whales. Here to talk about the matter, the Pokemon master himself, the guy who made that one video about the lions versus the Pokemon. Hey, it's me, the guy who made the video about the lions and the Pokemon. The lions wouldn't win, the Pokemon would win. Southeast Asia's doomed because the Pokemon are so powerful. Thank you, the guy who made the Pokemon, the guy that Pokemon. Listen, it doesn't matter. Wake up, big boy. That was weird. That was so weird. I don't have to do that whole thing again, do I? No. Good. So here to talk about you getting over Southeast Asia, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, that totally didn't wake him up. What was the thing? Here to help you get over Southeast Asia, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Back with another. Why do we keep letting him on the show? It's me, Todd Howard. I'm like actively just slowly losing the voice. Me, Todd Howard, here to talk about why the government keeps stealing my ad revenue. Here to talk about the reason that my bed frame isn't working. I'm Todd Howard. I'm here to talk about my career as Superman. So, Superman was my least favorite role to play of all time. Probably wondering, Todd Howard, why was that your... Because I can't do anything. But little known secret about me, I usually run very good one-man shows. Not important to this, because this is a podcast where we bring on Kendrick Lamar. Our next contestant, up on our game show, that's not supposed to happen. Kendrick Lamar. I wonder what will happen. Will I get soft locked? Now, Kendrick Lamar, we brought you onto this game show because this is one of our favorites. That wasn't supposed to happen is a game show where you press a button and one of the 3 buttons is a good button and you will get money for it. The other 2 cause massive nuclear terrorist attacks that will highly, highly disrupt when you walk in, when you walk in, when you walk in, when you walk in, when you walk in. This is some serious walk-in action. That will highly disrupt the current geopolitical status of the world. So make sure you don't press the wrong button. When you walk in, this is some expert walking, dude. He doesn't even exist. Now he does. Oh, I gotta adjust my lip. I feel like if I tried to do... I feel like if I tried to do... Me, Todd Howard. I feel like if I tried to do a, Kendrick Lamar accent, I would probably get reprimanded. So I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to do my own accent of Little Uzi Vert. Hey, it's me, Little Uzi Vert. I'm here to press the button number 2. Are you sure you want to press button number 2? I'm positive, man. Wow, you just blew up Southeast Asia. I told you it was gone. Anyway, in case you were wondering, there are reprimandations for it. One being, your name was plastered into the side of Southeast Asia. So now every single person and their mother will know that it was your fault Southeast Asia is gone. Here to talk about dealing with the disappearance of Southeast Asia, Sonic the Hedgehog. No, sorry, I'm getting a call. Hold on. I think it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Hello, Sonic the Hedgehog. You're on the air. Why don't you tell us about why Southeast Asia blew up and how to get over it?
How to get over it? Well, the reason why is because, over it, cope.
Cope. That's his... Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog, for those wonderful words of wisdom. Cope, as you all heard. God damn it, dude. Look at him run! Look at him go! Look at him go! What a show! What a show! That's what I imagine he sounds like when he talks. Do I have the key? Do I have the door unlocked? What do I have? I don't think I have the key. I think I have to go and get the key. That sucks. Hey, rip Tavion Cole. Actually, I wonder. Wait, wouldn't it be literally 1,000 times easier Yeah, I think I can use it here. Anyway. Yeah, he is. I think that actually was something that they brought up in the speed run, that strat has a 9 out of 10 chance of working. Or something like that. So did he go into this room? Or did he might have gone into another room. Oh, no, I can't. I see. Wait, does 6 actually slip on the soap? No, but it does move around, which is kind of cool. It seems as though I was added on our MySpace page at myspace.joeroganpodcast.thepodcast.real. What? Why did he send? Yeah, okay. Whatever. What was I saying? If you have any questions at all about the show and its writers and its creators, it wasn't me. I'm just the host, me, Todd Howard. Oh, he's not seriously walking this time. Honestly, we gotta give these guys a little bit more credit. They do the whole food for everyone on the Maw. You know what? Let's invite them. Here today at the ship, I'm on a video call with the Maw Man himself. Yes, everyone, that is correct. The Maw Chef has agreed to do a video call with me, Todd Howard, on our famous Joe Rogan podcast, the podcast, the show, the podcast, podcast, show podcast. Now, Mr. Chef, how do you feel about everyone eating your food all the time? That's really great. Would you shut up now? Sausage. Now, Mr. Maw, how hard is it to make all the food? Because yeah, you gotta have. I've seen your kitchen; it's massive. How do you do it? How do you make all the food on the Maw? Is he like out there? What is he doing? You ready? shivery. It is cold in here. Sugar Ray? Oh, I think you're just supposed to see that gross scene of that rat eating a poor little thing. Now, I think there might be a speedrun strat to do that. The fuck? Bro, what? Oh god. And that's gonna do. No, I'm gonna keep going because the podcast never ends. The podcast never ends. The podcast never ends. I'm locked here. I'm trapped here. My mouth is sewn shut. The controller's it's getting hot in my hands. Me, Todd Howard, here to talk about the new rave of Hot Wheel cars. They won't let me out. These new Hot Wheel cars were said to be the best in the industry. Sure. Oh, I understand what I have to do. I'm so stupid. You know what? I have zero idea. Me, Todd Howard, here to talk about how the sausage was made. And now I very well could have just screwed myself over by putting both of those in the exact same spot. Because the game has decided that there is not actually a second one in there. I assure you it is in there, homie. Anyway. I believe I've soft-locked myself. Hold on. That's actually a speedrun strat, like an actual real one. No, it counted it. What does it want me to do with 2 pieces of meat, dude? What? Maybe I'm missing something. Let's talk about Titanfall 4, something that nobody's been talking about. EA just recently announced that Skate 3 will be held in San Andreas in the exact same universe as GTA 5. And Todd Howard, the real one, just announced that he will be going into labor. Bold move by him, if I had to be so sure. I am Todd Howard, of course. Coming up soon on the Joe Rogan podcast, after our special message from Javadiah III. Now, Javadiah, why don't you tell us about your new album, Moon Sunset Sunset Cruise on the Sunset-ing? Ligma. Why did you put so many ... Like, you really just want me to wait that long for the punchline? That wasn't even funny. It wasn't even a funny joke. Who wrote the script? Fire them. Fire them now. Don't let them back on. I don't care if it's Joe Rogan's daughter. Fire them. Okay. She's 8? Why is an 8-year-old writing this script? I'm sorry, everyone. Just family business and whatnot. Titanfall 4. Here we have Captain Underpants from the famous series Superman here to talk about it with us. So, EA developers, I know you work for EA, right, Captain Underpants?
That's right! It's me!
Now, Captain Underpants, I don't understand, why did you skip Titanfall 3? Just what's the thinking behind that?
Well, 4 is a better number than 3, is it not?
It is, but it just seems so weird to just skip 3 and then go straight to 4.
Yeah, I advised against that. Don't tell them this, but I really didn't think that was a good decision.
Is that true?
Yeah. But, besides that... Oh, no. Oh, no. What?
What? What's wrong?
Captain Underpants. They're here. They're at my apartment.
What? The Maw Eaters?
No. EA.
Oh, God. Captain Underpants, if I were you, I would get out of there.
No, they're knocking on my door.
Ah! And then he cut off, and then he leaves. Me, Todd Howard, here to talk about the Maw Eaters. Titanfall 4, ladies and gentlemen, coming out before Titanfall 3. Supposedly it's a prequel. Titanfall 4 is set in Alaska, in the Alaskan wilderness. It's a World War III shooter with World War I weapons. And they've gotten rid of Titans completely. Instead, you can find Apex Legends, the game copy on the Xbox 360, in-game, and that allows you to... What does that say? That allows you to become God. Okay. Skate 3, coming in the same world as San Andreas GTA 5, Rockstar Games announces that they really do know what they're doing, and GTA 6 is delayed till 7 years in the future. Now, as we all know, EA, along with Titanfall 4, is also working on Skate 5, Skate 4, Skate 3, Skate 4, the newest Skate game, and people have said that that one's actually going to be good. Now, those people are delusional because Skate 3 is the greatest video game to ever exist. But here to talk about Skate 3, we have Tony Hawk here. Tony, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you did for Skate 3? Sorry, dude, I just got done smoking boof. I understand. I love smoking boofs. It's dumb Liddy in here, fam. You know it is. Aren't you like 70? Oh, listen, bro, it doesn't matter. Smoke a booth at 90. No, I really don't think you could, actually. I think there is probably a certain age limit. At which smoking a boof is not very good for you at all. It doesn't matter, dude. Anyway, every time I worked on the game, I was high on set, like, for real, bruh. Why are you speaking like you're in fast, like, 1.25 speed? You know this is real time, right? You don't have to do that. Bro, every day I came in, I was like, hi. They told me, bro, you can't be high when you're working on the game. I said, bro, I can be high when I'm working on the game. They said, alright, fine, compromise, because, you know, I'm the greatest. Greatest I've ever been. I agree with you on that, but I really just, you couldn't just not be high for one day while working on the game. Nah, bro, I had to be high, 24/7. That's the best way to work. Is when you're on methamphetamines and you're working on a video game. That is the best video game that you will ever possibly get. Is when working on a video game high on methamphetamines. Yeah. Dude, literally there's going to be boof parties, joint parties in Skate 4. Are you for real right now telling me that there are going to be joint parties in Skate 4? There are literally going to be joint parties in Skate 4. I'm so hyped to get dummy lit in-game and in real life. Now tell me a little. Does this getting dummy lit actually affect your player in-game? It totally does, dude. In fact, actually, I did stuff while I was, like, crazy high, like, in a bodysuit and whatnot, while working on this, and they totally captured the movement, and, like, you can see me, like, when you bail, like, you just don't even fall over, bro. It's, like, surreal. So, you're saying that smoking a joint and then skateboarding is the way to go? Bro, I haven't stopped smoking joints since, like, 6th grade. That's really bad for you, Tony Hawk. Yeah, and guess who's the best skater in the world? Not you. Yeah, I'm Todd Howard. I can't just be smoking methamphetamines every time. Like, I have a show to do. The Joe Rogan podcast show. This is the name of the podcast. The show, the podcast, by Joe Rogan. Nowhere is there my name, not on the podcast. It's a podcast about Joe Rogan. Even though me, Todd Howard, I'm the one who voices hosts the entire show. Doesn't matter. Nope. They don't care. Only thing they care about is putting Joe Rogan's name right there on the thing. Joe Rogan. The podcast, the show, series, and podcast. Not really sure what to do here. Love if I could get a hint. Can I drag a pot? spots are lit, like, and I don't mean lit, and I don't mean lit like Tyler, Tony Hawk is lit apparently every day since 6th grade. I talked to his doctor afterwards. He has like some serious medical issues, but she just doesn't listen to him, I guess. Man, this really reminds me, I was in that one time I was in Saudi Arabia. And I had to escape the boogeyman. Anyway, is he gonna drag me over to the meat and then put me in it? So that was the news on Skate 4. Apparently it's supposed to be dummy lit, as Tony Hawk himself says. Next up we have Rockstar and why they're delaying their game 7 more years. But first, a little bit message from our client and contractor. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, how did you get signed for The Mask? Quick question. Oh, well, you know. They came to me and they were like, we saw what you did in that one movie. We think you would be great for this movie. And then, actually, isn't it not there, isn't it? Yeah, I know where it is. I understand. And they said, oh, you know, we think you would do really good. Yeah, shut up, Jim Carrey. No one cares. Tell us about that one scene. I'm not going to tell you about that one scene in Jim Carrey's The Mask. Come on, just tell us about it. Tell us. Tell us. Me, Jim Howard. Tom Howard. What is my name? Dunkachino. What's my name? Dunkachino. My name, Dunkachino. What's the name? Dunkachino. 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 What's the name? Dunkachino. You'd think with as many people they have on the mall, they would have more than 2 chefs. You would be mistaken, though, so... I think we might be getting to the, The fuck? How did he see me? Da 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 da. Bro, rip. How did that guy see me? Here's my question. What is he doing? Taking you into my loving embrace. Ugh. Man, being Todd Howard gets really tiring. And playing this game at the same time. You wouldn't believe how difficult it is to do a podcast as Todd Howard and at the same time be Todd Howard. No, and play Little Nightmares 1, the video game, the first one. You understand what I'm saying? There's a dog sitting next to me. He's not saying much. I don't think he's alive. Oh shit, only one of them saw me. When you walk in, when you walk in, when you walk in, when you walk in. Oh, I think I got him out of his walking. I think he's still walking. Some say he's still walking to this day. The hell did I do? When you run in, 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 when you run in. I see what I have to do. Do I have to talk? No way I do, right? No way you gotta climb that whole tower of dishes to get up to the, Nope. Epic. Running away at the speed of sound. Got no place to go. Next up, Sonic the Hedgehog, here to perform his next song, Sex in the City. Now, Sonic, what inspired you to write this? Dude, I told you the graphics in those games were crazy. You should have seen them. I did see them. I saw them in full HD. That's kind of weird, Todd Howard. It's me, Todd Howard. So, Sonic, how do you feel being our most reoccurring joke on this podcast, the Joe Rogan podcast at the... I'm gonna... Sorry, I, was mesmerized. Well, you know, Todd Howard, it's a really great honor. I've watched this podcast since I was in 4th grade. Whoa! Sonic, you have problems. This podcast is not meant for 4th graders. Not at all. Not even, like, slightly. You should... Did your parents know you were watching this in 4th grade? This is not a podcast for 4th graders, let me tell you. This is probably the outside of the maw. Yeah, it totally is. Dude, this is so sick. I love the maw. It's like my favorite thing ever. Truthfully, even more than the city. I love the maw. Look at all these bumbling idiots, these fools, these daft, cruel losers. I'll say it, they're dumb. Nobody else is gonna say it. I'll say it with you, Todd Howard. Why are you still here, Sonic the Hedgehog? I like being on this podcast. Right, back to the thing. I'm gonna call your parents, young man. They should not have been letting you watch this since 4th grade. Me, Todd Howard. Oh, I think this was the original Todd Howard voice. What happened to the... What is going on with the new one? That's not... This was the original Todd Howard voice. I'm gonna try to revert back to this, if I can. So, Sonic. Your new movie. Sonic the movie the Sonic Hedgehog. You know, the one where you and Pikachu do it. Go to hell, Todd Howard. Alright. Will do. This is Todd Howard, you're on the air. Me, Todd Howard. Here to talk about obesity in the US, we have Ralph from Lord of the Flies. Ralph, what do you have to say about obesity in the US? Oh my God. That's a possible death? I didn't even know that was possible. Me, Todd Howard. I'm getting back into it. It's not that hard. Just gotta be careful. Look at these bumbling fools crawling after me, their only meal, their only source of true everlasting hunger. Their lives ruined by stain, paking pee. What am I wording right now? Me, Todd Howard. I don't know if I like this voice more. But it's me, it's Todd Howard, here to bring you another segment of the Joe Rogan Podcast, the podcast show. That's the name of the podcast, you guessed it. What a loser, can't even catch a meal. How about you catch a run once in a while, big miss. Me, Todd Howard. Me, Todd Howard. I think it was more nasally. I don't think it was like, I don't think it was this. I don't think it was David Hasselhoff. I think it was like more nasally. Me, Todd Howard. But it wasn't like, me, Todd Howard, like I was doing earlier. It's me, Todd Howard. Give me a hug, bud. That's cute. Is there... Oh, is that just a little side thing to do? Is there, like, another spot? Oh, up here, I see. They don't care enough. They don't care as much as the other people do. Catch a break, catch a meal, catch a Kit Kat. You're not new when you're hungry. Mars bars. I swear to God, this has got to be the longest bit I have ever done. Speedrunner strats, speedrunner strats, speedrunner strats. Oh, I was wrong, I was so wrong. I should've... Did he just consume me? Sorry, it's like when I'm not doing the nasally voice, I'm just not doing the voice. Me, Todd Howard here. It's kind of hard to stick to the voice when I'm commentating on the game and not some stupid thing Sonic the Hedgehog said. What am I doing here? What if I just... Hey, what if I just do that? What do you mean? Hello, it's me, Todd Howard. You're on the air. What would you like to say? Oh, that's just great, buddy. Thanks for calling in. So what you want to talk about today? Oh, really? Is that true? Tell me a little bit more about that. Oh, I see. Yeah, me, Todd Howard. I was wondering, how would that affect the... Yes, okay, that makes sense. I understand that. Okay, that makes sense. I could see that happening. Alright, thank you for calling in, but I think Thank you for calling in. Your reward is a meal. Here, take it. My manager 6, gone. Get absolutely tweaked. Oh no, I see what I'm supposed to do. Next up, we have Dana White here to talk about, what's your favorite kind of whiskey, Dana?
I just took 4 shots of Howlerhead.
Dana, you're not... Listen, you don't need to one-up, like... You don't need to one-up... Whoa, who was I interviewing earlier? Tony Hawk, right? We get it. Tony Hawk injects bong water into his veins, alright? It's fine, you don't need to try to one-up him, alright?
Listen, man. I'm gonna kill you.
Dana, that's really violent. That came out of literally nowhere. I was just saying, it seems like you're kind of trying to almost one-up, like, Tony Hawk. Nobody can do that. That's almost impossible.
It's like, hey, it's me, Dana White. I don't really care what you have to say to me. Alright?
Hungry. Am hungry. Hello, you're on the air. It's me, Todd Howard. What would you like to say to all the people at home? God damn it, everyone just wants to kill my manager. It's impossible to get through one of these podcasts without my manager dying at least 12 times a day. Luckily, she's infinitely respawnable. Not to say she's being used as a, what's the word I'm looking for? Expendable product. But it may seem that way to the average viewer. However, my manager is really good at what she does, and I think that any challenge that I throw at her, she can get through. Including the masses of haters and people that she just might not like. Hey, it's me, Sonic. Here to talk about death, mortality, and hunger. The starving hunger. A byproduct of something we can't control. Something we can't get rid of. The hunger. It strikes. Evermore, everlasting, ever-existent. You can't get rid of it. But you must see that hunger. You must match it. You must call it. You must raise it. You must take it. Destroy it. Me, Sonic the Hedgehog. here to talk to you about a little thing called death. Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog, for that wonderful display. Truly was outstanding. For our final guest, we're gonna have the Masked Lady, which we said would join us later in the show. She will, don't worry. She's gonna sing us her new song called Suspension Bridge Collapsation. Yes, no, collapsation is spelled, it's like you pronounce it collapsation. I'm not joking. That's what it says in the script. Me, Todd Howard. Here to play you a little song, Here we have her newest song from the newest album, Collapsation Bridges Suspension, called Dark Sun Gwendolyn. That was a 35-second snippet from her new song, Gone with the Wind. Not the book, the movie, or the show, but more notably, the song. Isn't her voice just lovely? Oh! It appears I'm getting a call. Hold on, give me just a moment. To answer this call. Well, they let it ring. Hold on, let me try the other number that they gave me. Me.Howard. Well, that's too bad. Oh, wait, nope, he just walked in the door. Toad, buddy, how was it? The gang war? That was really something, Toad. Thank you for that insight. Wow, did you guys hear that? What a crazy story. Next up, in a few minutes, we have Donald Duck here to tell us about the deficit. Me.Howard, and we also have Mickey Mouse and Goofy the Goober here to talk about the deforestation happening all along the West Coast. Me.Howard, here to bring you the news in a few seconds. Just give me about 12 seconds. First, we have to hear from our lovely masked lady. Her lovely tune. Listen to that voice. Isn't that just lovely? This is her song motif, over and over again, from her album Ascension Bridges Collapsation. Sorry. That's a strat right there, dude. The quick break. Now, welcome back to the Joe Rogan podcast, the Call Past the Past Show Podcast. Thanks for joining me, Donald Duck, here to talk about the deficit. Donald Duck. This has been going on for so long, and listen, we know it's a problem at this point. We can't ignore it. So, what is you going to do personally about the deficit? How do you make a duck noise? What was it? It was... No. What was the duck noise again? That was more like Captain Toad, though. Thank you, Donald, for those lovely words. I really do appreciate you talking to me about the deficit. I know it's a lot to handle and a lot on you. Not gonna lie, that was her other song. That guitar solo, though. Seriously, what was that? Alright. I don't know if there's some sort of strat to this. I'm just gonna run forward and hopefully not get caught by anything. Shut up. Oh my god. So annoying, these people, dude. God, the Maw. Me, Todd Howard. The Maw really sucks. Ate this place. Can't wait to kill everyone on it. Don't worry, I've played the game. I'm not an idiot. Alright, let me pick up that magic mirror. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Me, Todd Howard. I'm gonna play video games. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I got a controller. Gotta find the mirror. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in, yeah, the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping with no clothes on. And I'm in the front yard. In the front yard. some sort of quick get up strat. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. Yeah, I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. Yeah, I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. In the front yard. Yeah, I'm sleeping in the front yard. Yeah, I'm Todd Howard in the front yard, singing about my Joe Rogan podcast. Sleeping in the Joe Rogan with his wife. And I'm doing the podcast with nobody. Donald Duck's in the back of my car, waiting for a ride to Steezy G's. And I'm at Steezy G's, and we're doing methamphetamines. Yeah, I'm sleeping in the front yard. And I'm Todd Howard. Oh yeah, for the entirety of this gameplay portion. And I'm sleeping with Joe Rogan in the front yard. Yeah. And I'm doing the same Sonic bit every time I bring up somebody dying. And I'm playing Little Nightmares. And I'm sleeping in the front yard. Yeah, I'm sleeping with the front yard. And I'm sleeping with Sonic. And I'm listening to Memphis, Tennessee, Shapiro, and Gara on the Aisle, seeing eye from Twitter. Sleeping in the front yard. And I'm Todd Howard in the front yard, doing the Joe Rogan podcast show, the name of the podcast. And I'm exiting the mall to go sleep in the front yard. Me, Todd Howard. I'm lightheaded after doing that bit. Me, Todd Howard. Can't even do the voice anymore. Me, Todd Howard. I'm doing the voice again, trying to find it. Can't find it. Oh my God, dude. And I'm Jeff Bagel in the front yard, and he's sleeping with Jeff Bezos. And this bit has gone on too long. To be exact, it's probably been about 3 hours. Todd Howard here, everyone. I can't even get the voice. Me, Todd Howard, doing this bit again about Todd Howard. Thank you for watching the Joe Rogan podcast. I planned to do about 5 minutes of this game and then end it, and ended up beating the game in about 2 hours while pretending. No, sorry, I am Todd Howard doing a podcast called the Jeff Bezos Todd Howard Podcast Show. I have a middle name and I forgot what it was. Me, Todd Howard. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry this video has been long, but if you made it to the end, please comment sleeping with my clothes on. Thank you, and I suppose I'll see you all later.